Take two. Zoe and Pop here. Alright, Zoe's over there watching YouTube. I'm over here reading comic books. Alright, issue 105. I know I'm behind, but hey, I've been behind my whole life. Alright. This was good. This is good. It wasn't great, but it was good. Alright. I like the Harley Quinn. I like how she talked herself out of being killed. Alright. I like the road to kind of going with that, because if you can make her look smarter, thumbs up. Alright. I'm not into the Deadpool humor or the Harley Quinn humor that they put in those other books. Ugh, not my cup of tea. If it's your cup of tea, thumbs up for you. I don't like that stuff. I like this. This is good. Alright. It gave a little bit more detail into the Ghostmaker. Think they're going somewhere. That's a character of interest. Clown Hunter, character of interest. This is very, very good work. The art, beautiful. Alright. I will say this. I did some research and I was looking around, and I don't do a lot of looking around on the computer for information on what's going on, what's coming. Alright, but there's some good looking books coming out after this Future State stuff is over. And, you know, I don't think DC's going anywhere. Alright. The oddest part about the whole thing is everybody's saying, you know, they might branch out the rights to, you know, produce the books. There's one guy sitting in the middle of all that nobody's talking about. And he's got the money, and he's got the rep to pull it off. Alright? Because they closed, if you notice, they closed down DC Collectibles. But they got Todd McFarlane making the figures, which I love. Alright? But he's kind of got his foot in the door all over the place. Alright? Don't be surprised if he does something with this company, okay? Because he proved he knows how to run a comic book company. He owns one. But I don't think they're going anywhere. Alright? I think they're trying to get rid of some dead weight. People who were getting paid fat checks, not producing. Bendis is, you know, he might leave. Alright, a little overrated there on Bendis. I think Bendis needs to focus on one book at a time or two books. Maybe cut it down a little bit. You know, to me, I don't think he gave Superman his A effort. Alright? Some of the other guys, like, how many times, you know that show that DC put out, that DC Nation stuff, whatever it was when it first came out, and then they switched it over to the other stuff, where they would show you like little previews and news flashes of what's going on. There were a lot of people in those videos, like Kevin Smith and company, who always seemed to be at the DC office, but they never seemed to be making anything. Alright? Just saying, cut the fat off. No pun intended. You know, they just get rid of the dead weight. If you know anything about baseball, Florida Marlins, they got rid of a lot of bad contracts. Did it mean that they were going to get rid of the franchise? No. They just get rid of it. They have to recuperate some of that money that they used to buy the damn thing with. So you cut corners, you get rid of dead weight. People getting overpaid, cushy jobs. You know, things like that. Some of that Future State stuff, I read it. Some of it's really good. Alright, I read some of the writers. I'm not familiar with them. Alright, and one guy did a comic book Essence, I think it was called. Alright, never heard of it, but evidently the guy, you know, he didn't do a bad job. There's some good art in it. There's some bad art in it too, don't get me wrong, but there's some good art in it. I don't like to focus on negative because everybody else can do that on their channels. I'd like to talk about what I like. Alright, what I like, DC Comics, Batman. Alright, I like Marvel too. Both companies are equally guilty of having some really bad titles. So, you know, if you point fingers at one, you gotta point the finger at the other one. Alright? Not everything is the Academy Award winner, but this worked for me. Alright? Batman 105. I didn't get the variant yet. I gotta get the variant. Batman 105. Alright? I give this a high recommendation. My point of view, thumbs up. Alright? Zoe and Pop out. Leave a thumbs up. Leave a thumbs down. Leave a comment.